The house was in ruins, clearly abandoned and without maintenance. Inside, they met a young woman named Pamela, who introduced herself as the wife of Chinedu, one of their father's brother's sons. She revealed that their grandmother had died of a stroke, and their father's uncle had been killed in a hit-and-run. The sons of their father's brothers, Uche and Chinedu, had squandered the wealth left behind. They got involved in drugs, clubbing, gambling, and other wasteful lifestyles. They never worked or went to school, Pamela said. They just kept collecting money from the shop until everything collapsed. I married into this family thinking they owned those businesses. I only found out later. She explained that the shop had been shut down and the city mansion sold to pay debts. Out of greed, Chukwudi's brother refused to share with their sister, Oyanai. Hurt and angry, she left, vowing to become richer than her brother at any cost. Soon after, she disappeared. And no one knew whether she is alive or dead. When Tob asked about the whereabouts of his uncle's children, Uche and Chinedu, Pamela responded, Uche is mentally ill due to excessive hard drug, and Chinedu is at the Free Community Hospital, taking care of their dad, who is seriously ill. They couldn't afford any of the bigger hospitals around that could handle the sickness. In stunned silence, the three brothers turned to one another, and with a soft smile, Aneo whispered, "Wow, what a small world." As they stood outside the dilapidated house that once belonged to their father, Munochi broke the silence. I actually had plans to take legal action to reclaim these properties and redistribute them to the poor, he said quietly. But clearly, there's no need for that anymore. Aneo nodded. You're right. Still, Munochi added, this village house could serve a purpose. We can renovate and maintain it, use it as a regional office for our charity work. His brothers agreed wholeheartedly. Later that afternoon, the three men returned to their village and headed straight to the clinic that Munochi and Tob had helped build. They wanted to verify whether their uncle, Mr. Adolphus, was truly being treated there. As they stepped through the hospital entrance, the entire staff stood in respect, greeting them with warmth and admiration. Welcome, sirs. You're welcome, echoed throughout the hallway as they made their way inside. Nurse Igo, Munochi called gently, could you please get us the medical file for one Mr. Adolphus? Yes, sir. Give me a moment, she responded professionally. A few minutes later, she returned with the file. Thank you, Munochi said with a nod. You may leave now. Yes, sir, she replied, quietly stepping out and closing the door behind her. The room fell silent as the three brothers anxiously opened the file. They skimmed through the pages, each detail more painful than the last.